Everybody, I'm back, and what I've done is I rehooked up this board, which was disconnected the last time, and I changed this jumper back to normal operation. Basically, where the jumper was before is that it bypassed the self-test, and of course I didn't want this connected if it's failing and it bypasses the self-test. With it in the condition that it is now, basically what it does is it'll run diagnostic tests on everything. And if it finds a fault, it just basically disables the entire system so that there's no potential problems. So anyway, we're all hooked up now. And it's back to where it should be. I disconnected the fan, so there's no load on this at all. So we're going to see what happens now when we turn it on. And if you notice, it says CC and OV DAC channel 2. Okay? So it's throwing an error, obviously. And channel 2 is channel 2. And there's no way of getting out of this. Basically, it it disables everything. So that's what it does. And like I said, it's saying CC, which is constant current, and OV, which is over voltage DAC, on channel 2. Now, if you look that up, or if I look that up, basically what that message points to is this chip right here. And that chip, as you can tell, I already have a replacement. And this is the schematic, not the schematic, the data sheet for it. It's basically a CMOS dual 8-bit buffered multiplier DAC. And let me pull out the schematic for this device. And this is what it is right here in the middle. And this has basically, let's see, it has 3 DACs, 1, 2, 3. This is a microprocessor here which controls everything on that board. It has its own microcontroller. Let's see, this I'm trying to figure out what this DAC does. This DAC here handles over voltage and constant current. This is 314. This is what we're talking about right here. This is where the diagnostics and the flowcharts point to as being bad. Also, it makes sense from what it controls. This one here controls constant voltage. That's not showing a problem. This one, I don't really know. This controls, I don't know what this one controls. Just give me a moment here. I don't really know what this one controls here. I'll have to research it a little more, but this is not really the problem. Anyway, I really shouldn't be doing this on camera, but this seems to be the problem. And also the way that I corroborated it, I should say, is this microprocessor here, you can place into a different mode, into a test mode. Basically what you do is you jump pin 27 to ground, and it'll exercise all the DACs, which basically what it means is that it counts upward from 0 to the maximum level of those DACs and then counts back down again. So you get sort of like a one side of a sine wave. When I did that, I checked out all of these DACs. All of them were working fine except for this one, which points right back to this being the problem. I was getting nothing from it. I checked the voltage going to it. It's getting voltage. Check the data pins. They are fluctuating. Everything seems to be working on it. Of course, nothing is definite till it's fixed, but this is kind of what it's pointing to. And let me show you what that is. Right here, this chip is the microcontroller, and this is the chip we're talking about that's bad. And I do have the replacement. So anyway, the next step is going to be for me to pull this board, desolder everything, put it in, and then I'll be doing a follow-up video showing you all whether it works or not. And if it does work, then the next step from that point forward is to get a GPIP interface, which I do not have, and try to recalibrate this thing. And then hopefully it'll be fixed. So I hope you all enjoyed that. Sorry about some of the silence. I just didn't really know what this other DAC does. I'm going to have to look that up because I'm not sure. But it's not germane to the repair anyway. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.